Ladies and gentlemen, this is Joe's Classic Video Games, back with another cool arcade game pinball machine video for you this evening. This is Williams' 1979 Laser Ball, and it is a wide body. Check it out. Wide bodies are pretty cool, kind of weird. This game definitely lives up to weird. This came out right at the end of 1979. And so it's a Williams System 6 game. We got this in a little while ago. I think a guy traded it in on another game or something that wasn't working anymore. But we've had it for a while, and we finally decided to fix it up. The side art is kind of plain. Again, it's 79, so it's kind of early for the solid state games. Lots of balls, laser balls. There's a laser ball. The front has, you know, lightning type stuff going on. The side's the same. More laser balls. Now, the Playfield's very cool. The backglass is usually cool, but unfortunately this one has had a lot of stuff repainted on it. It's got this cool mirrored look to it. Laser ball. So a lot of the artwork is actually missing from the back. You can't tell, but these little balls used to have like a figure of a woman in them that would light up whenever the light came on. Same thing down here. Some of the text is missing, like that probably would have said high score to date or something. So unfortunately it's had a bunch of the art flaked off. And then on the woman, a lot of the, I'll get a close-up of it, you can see where a lot of the stuff is flaked away and been repainted. Unfortunately, whenever you do that on skin, it doesn't look very good. So this game would look a lot better if it had a nice back glass, but it does not. So it's this strange woman in a green dress with fire red hair who shoots laser balls from her hands. That's the theme, folks. It's 1979. Deal with it, okay? Deal with it. All right, so it's a Williams wide body. Now, originally, this was designed as a bowling game called Williams Lanes, which was like a bowling theme, so all the artwork was different. But, you know, whenever they design these, the layout and everything, they've already got designed. But you can change all the artwork and make it a completely different game. So this retained the 10 rollovers in the middle arranged like bowling pins, but of course they added all the weird space woman who shoots laser balls from her hands. But hey, I'm cool with it. Ain't nobody gonna knock it. Do your thing. Be you. So it is a wide body, which means there's all kinds of real estate. They've got stuff everywhere. So there are 4 drop targets here, 3 here, and 2 here. So there's 9 drop targets. There's 3 pop bumpers. There's a hole kicker up there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 full lanes of rollovers at the top. There's a little shot hid right here that hits a stand-up target. There's a left orbit that hits this spinner. There's a right orbit that hits this spinner. And if you didn't know, the way they used to do spinners, they don't do it as much anymore, but the way they used to do it was they would put 2 pieces of artwork on it. So it would have, like on that side it's got a pinball, and on the other side it's got an explosion. So when it spins, it's like one of those old flip books, and you see both images at the same time. So, well, pretty cool. I don't know why they don't do that as much anymore. What are they thinking? And then it's got the 10 rollovers in the middle. It's got a 3rd flipper. It's got a kick out lane on the left, so there's a little coil in here that kicks the ball back out. And then it's also got one on the right. There's a little coil in here that kicks the ball back out. And it's got a drain and a drain and an in lane and an in lane. So it's got all kinds of stuff going on. They loaded it down, people. And then the artwork is the same lady all over the playfield, all over the plastics in various strange poses and with weird makeup on. She's legit. This thing's held up pretty good. There's a little bit of wear right there, but everything else is pretty decent. Not too bad. All right, so let's read over the rules, shall we? Oh, and on the back glass, there's a little bit of like a, I don't know, is that like, I guess it's supposed to be like Egyptian, maybe. Let's read over the back glass. I mean the rules, shall we? Because you know, if you know the rules, it makes the game a lot more fun. Instructions. Insert coin and wait for machine to reset before inserting coin for next player. We've got it on free play. So that first instruction, don't even pay any attention to that. Lighting all 10 stars advances the AE value. So here's the 10 stars. But you also get them by rolling through the top lanes. So it says lane, spot, stars, and score 1001 advance. So the advance is this bonus ladder right here, the 1 through 20. All right, lighting all 10 stars advances the AE value. So this is your AE value. When number 5 AE is lit, bullseye lights for extra ball. So I guess when you get to the 5th one of that, this extra ball when lit comes on, and that bullseye that's hiding up there can give you an extra ball. When the 6th AE is lit, bullseye lights for special. So your special is down here. So whenever you drain the ball, you get a special. On this machine, I think it's set, the special is an extra ball, maybe, or it might have been an extra game. I think you can change it. Making BALL drop targets scores the AE value, 10,000 points for each lit AE. So if you knock all 4 of those drop targets down, you get 10,000 points for each one of these that's lit, and you don't lose your ball. Making the laser drop targets advances the laser value. When 20,000 is lit, making laser lights the eject hole for extra ball and lights out lane for special. We better go over that again. Making laser drop targets advances the laser value. So making laser scores 5,000 or lit value. So you've got these 2 and these 3, LASER. Now the laser value, I believe, is this: 10,000, 15,000, 20,000 lights, ejects, and out lanes. When 20,000 is lit, making laser lights the eject hole for an extra ball and lights the out lanes for special. So this is the eject hole, and there's the light that lights. So if you land in there, you get an extra ball. And then here's the special lights for the out lanes. Bullseye and eject hole advance the X value. When 5X is lit, both spinners light for 1,000 for thousands. All right, so the, what did they say? Bullseye up here. Oh, that's also a special. But the bullseye up there advances the X value. So here's your X value. It's the multiplier, right? And the hole kicker advances the bonus multiplier, right? When 5X is lit, both spinners light for 1,000s. So 1,000 when lit, 1,000 when lit. So it'll give you 1,000 points every time the spinner spins around. Tilt penalty is the ball in play. Does not disqualify player. Special score is 1 credit. Beating the high score scores 3 credits. Matching the last 2 numbers on the score with the number in match window on backglass scores 1 credit. Pretty cool game. Weird theme. It's a shame the backglass isn't a little nicer. That's pretty common on this title, though. It's hard to find one with a nice backglass. But I'll grab the tripod. We'll set it up. We'll play it a little bit, and you can tell me what you think about Laser Ball. Pretty nice light show, really, for 1979. There's one bulb you can't see just below this 20 here that says shoot again. So that's for our extra ball. So what I'm going to try to do to get the most points is this multiplier 2, 3, 5 that, you know, makes it where you get the bonus twice or 3 times or 5 times at the end of each ball. I'm going to try to get that up because I think that'll help me the most. And so I'm going to try to, the way you do that is you hit this bullseye that's right there, or you make the same shot on the other side, which lands you in this saucer up here. So either one of those shots will advance that multiplier. So I'm going to try to rack that up to 5 and then go for drop targets, I guess. So let's see, folks. Now the good thing is I'm not all that great of a shot, so I'm probably going to miss that over and over and over again and get points on other things. Now this had Williams' first soundboard in it, so it's the same one that's in Flash, but it doesn't make the background noise like Flash did. So there's parts where the ball, if the ball's sitting, there's no music or anything. So you only hear sound effects when a switch is getting hit. And then it's also the same board that was in like the video games, the soundboard. So you might hear some stuff from like Defender and Robotron and Joust, stuff like that. I think I heard a couple things from Joust. So if you recognize any of the sounds, put down in the comments below what they're from. All right. Notice how when you roll over the top, it spots you 2 of the. Oh, bad bounce. Notice it'll spot you 2 of your 10 pins. This, of course, has Williams nice flippers that are pretty snazzy. That that you're hearing is because it's rolling over. Ooh, that's a nice little loop. It's rolling over all those bowling pins in the center. No lane change yet. They hadn't invented it yet. Oh, boy, that was pathetic. Look, my multiplier's still on 2. I had a game plan and didn't get nowhere on it. So let's try another game. Oh. I'm playing with it, but so far I haven't hit it. Nope. Nope. Missed again. Let's try the bullseye. Nope. Nope. Well, got it again. Yeah, and again. We can keep this up. I don't know if I should. Oh, that sucks. I was thinking, I don't know if I should try to nudge it or not. It was giving me points, people. There we go. Very nice. Doesn't it have a Joust feel to the sound? Some of this stuff sounds like it's from Joust to me. Blue, blue, blue. Man, that saucer is kind of hard to hit. I might have to change my strategy here, people. I might have to just go for drop targets. Oh. All right, so I got 202,000. That's pathetic. Let's try it again. Let's go for drops. Let's go for drops, people. Uh-oh. Isn't that weird how it was stuck earlier, but now it's not doing it? Yeah. Yeah. There we go. So the multiplier did not advance. What in the hell? My new strategy is not paying off, people. Ooh, missed it. Missed it, but just so much. It advanced the multiplier. So I'm looking pretty good now. So now my spinner shots would rock. Missed it. Oh. Not a bad first ball, though. Give me that bonus. That's what's up. So I got 247,190 on ball number 1. Oh, I'm great. Not really. I'm really not very good. But for me, that's good, okay? Let's just be happy for me. Yeah. Yeah, that was the key to the puzzle. Come on now. Come on. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. That was horrible. Why did I do that? I hit it just enough that it knocked it straight down the middle. All right, so I got 284,150 points. We got to try to top that, people. Woo, woo, woo. Woo, woo, woo. That hole kicker is firing by itself. I got to figure out why it's doing that. I can see it doing it. See how the multiplier got advanced? I don't think it's supposed to be doing that. Right down the middle. Yeah, well, sometimes when there's one of the switches up there that it's making that fire, so there might be something going on up there. Might be a diode messed up or something. I'll keep watching it. And you know I'll fix it, because I mean it's giving me too many points. We got to stop that. Yeah, when I went through 7 and 8, the hole kicker fired. So really all I've got to do is just keep going through 7 and 8, right? All right, that time sucked. Well, that's pathetic. Let's try it again. If you watch real careful, if I go through 7 and 8, that one, you'll see this go, and it kicks too, and it shouldn't be doing that. Oh, right down the out lane. Watch right here. Yep, it did it again. It did it twice, and it didn't do it on 5 and 6. So whenever it goes through 7 and 8, oh, I hit the bullseye. Whenever it goes through 7 and 8, it thinks that the ball is in the hole kicker. So those two, I bet if you look on the schematics, I'll bet those two switches are right next to each other on the schematics, and there's a diode that separates them. I'll bet one of the diodes is bent or disconnected or bad. I should have tried to shake it. It's not as good now that y'all know I'm cheating. Yeah, watch. See, did it again. All right, we're gonna play one last game and see if I can beat my high score of 281,000. I can't even lie about high scores because it's on tape. All right, so now I got to do it in 2 balls. Ooh. Ooh, I barely touched it, but it didn't count. Come on now. I always lose it out of this one. I never really lose it on this one. I caught it. I wasn't really trying to catch it, but I did catch it. Woo! All right, folks, that's it. That is Williams' laser ball. From back here, it looks pretty good. The paint on her face isn't as bad from back here. Now, by the time you see this Williams laser ball, it may have shot off to somebody else's game room. We may not have it available for sale anymore. But never fret. You can see all of the games that we do have available for sale. Arcade games, a couple pinball machines usually, and jukeboxes on our website. Go to lionsarcade.com and you can see everything we've got. Now, pinballs take a little while because, like you just noticed with this one, they always have a little something. You could keep going a little bit, you know, like that little switch. A lot of people might not even notice that. But you saw it on tape. I kind of need to fix it, you know. That switch makes that switch work. It's not supposed to be like that. It's not really the end of the world. It still works, but it's not perfect, you know, so there's always a little something like that going on. So pinballs take a little longer. So we usually don't have as many of those because it just takes a lot of work to get them where they're good enough that you feel proud selling them. But you can check out what we do have available on our website, or you can stop by and see us. We're in downtown Rock Hill, South Carolina, which is about 15 miles south of Charlotte, North Carolina. Whoa, sorry. And we've got a whole showroom full of stuff that you can check out. Now, if you can't come by because you don't live anywhere near us and you don't want to buy one, that's fine. Just subscribe to us here on YouTube, and we film videos like this every time we get something cool finished. We film a little video for all of our YouTube friends, and it's free. The only thing you have to do is you have to give us a thumbs up for taking the time to film it for you, because I didn't have to do this, folks. You know, look, we're closed. I would have already went home. But no, I stayed late so I could film this for you. Give us a thumbs up. Leave your comments below. Have you ever played this game? Do you remember laser ball from back in the day? What do you think about wide bodies? Most people say they're too slow for them, but you know, you don't always have to be fast. I think it's pretty cool. It's worth saving at least, right? So give us a thumbs up. Leave your comments below. Tell us what you think about it, and we will see you on the next video.